New data is suggesting that Ed Sheeran's music is also a popular sleep aid.
To carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know
Wake up, Gritty.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You gotta read the VO.
Yeah.
The British singer was one of the top choices among people who reported listening to music to drift off at night. The findings come from a study of more than 650 people. Sheeran is also the most commonly chosen artist on playlists that include sleep on Spotify. Interesting. Scientists say Sheeran's style makes him an odd choice for restless sleepers because jazz, classical, and folk music are actually the most successful at lulling people to sleep.
How much do you think he likes when people come up to him and be like, your music, real snooze fest?
I was just about to say, like, it's not a compliment, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Unless you think about it. And so what keeps you up at night? Stress, right? So if you have music and it deals with really heartwarming things and just put you in a really good place. So instead of being like your music a real snoozer, it's like your music puts me in such a great space that I just want to drift off into dreams.
Your music is like a warm blanket.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all how you phrase it.
And it's interesting because over the weekend I actually did, I went on Spotify and in their playlist, you know, you can just search things. So I put in easy listening because I just wanted something easy for the weekend.
You're in that demo now?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're in the easy listening demo?
And Ed Sheeran made that list, by the way, as well. So, I mean, like, it's interesting, though, because there's certain... Music obviously makes a difference when it comes to mood. Like, if I'm going to work out, right, I'm not going to listen to this, right? Then I'm going to, like, a little...
You might.
You might.
1, 2, 3.
You know me so well.
Falls asleep with the bar.
I'm like, I exercise, I swear.
I could see you jazzercising.
Totally.
Yeah.
I would be more like pump up the jam. Like Technotronic.
Best leggings
Yeah.
ever.
That's a great song.
How can you not want to like get up and do something with that music? Which is why I never play it.
By the way, I'd never seen that video before because I don't spend enough time watching videos. But that video is just like one big comfort too. Like you're in a warm snow cabin. He's eating pizza with this pretty girl. Like that's.
Well, now we know the way to Gurdeep's heart.
Like you're making snow angel.
Snow angel, snow cabin, pretty girl.
Like this pizza. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
Like this whole video is just like a big warm hug, isn't it? Like this video
really
kind of makes you want to
sleep fest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all kind of fits.
Okay, this is the time where, you know, you can go back to sleep. Instead of the snooze button, go back to sleep right now at home if you're watching. Come back after the commercial break, though.
Yes.
Because we're going to talk weather.
And when you do wake up, it'll be a pretty decent day.
Oh.
We've got a
Look, they're dimming the lights in here. I hope this is on
sun
purpose.
and cloud and
Somebody get him some pizza.
All right.
And a pretty girl.
Yeah.
We'll have your full forecast.
I'll take both.
Ah, yes. This is how I sleep.
Power nap for the break. We're back in
Oh, wow, this is nice.
Well, did you know about this? A widely unknown iPhone hack is getting attention after going viral on social media. A Twitter user posted that she just learned you can move the cursor around with an iPhone without using your thumb by holding down the space bar. What?
Oh, just wait till you see that, Sonny boy.
Another user.
I'm going to start calling him Sonny Boy.
Another user went on to point out that the trick can also be used to highlight a word or sentence by pressing down harder. The feature is actually 3 years old, but many are just discovering it for the first time and describing it as life-changing. The original tweet has racked up more than 106,000 likes and 47,000 retweets. Show me, show me, show me.
You want to see how this works? Okay,
Please.
what we've done is we've attached the phone I'm using now so that you can see this on screen, what's going on. So
that's dangerous.
just type something here. I know. It's not my phone.
Oh, good. Okay.
Sorry, Andre. Okay.
What if he gets a text right now?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty scary. Okay, so here I've typed something. Now look, I'm going to hold down the space bar. Do you see that? And now watch.
Can we drop the? There we go. Sorry, do it again.
Let's do it again.
You might
All
just
right.
have to look
so
on
watch.
your phone.
So I'm going to hold down the space bar.
Oh.
And then it all goes like this.
See?
And then
That's
look,
reaction.
my cursor can go wherever I want on the
Can you-
page.
and how do you
It's like
highlight
finding a
stuff?
treasure map, isn't it? It's like finding a
Well,
treasure
then you can
map.
go where you want to go.
And then.
Do what you need to do
Oh,
instead of your
what?
finger. So you push down on the space bar, and then the keyboard, I guess, kind of becomes invisible, and then you can use it like a cursor anywhere.
I've never seen that before.
I know, and how has it been around for 3 years? Now, some people commenting on this story going, read the manual.
Yeah, who does?
But who
right?
does?
Manual. Everyone just
It's
clicks
like reading
agree
the
and
terms of agreement.
Yeah.
Please.
You open that box, you take out the phone, and whatever is underneath
Yeah.
there goes in the garbage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, can I try?
Yeah, go for it.
So you press down the space bar.
Hold it.
Oh!
Yeah, yeah.
So you said this is going to be life-changing for your texting game?
Just because I'm all thumbs anyways in the worst kind of way. And
You're an old school BlackBerry lover, aren't you?
I am,
Yes.
and I've had to go, touchscreen iPhone just cause. So it's already extra hard for me.
Ooh, I'm
But
highlighting.
it makes it so much faster. So much faster that I don't have to go back into text to emoji and then click, backspace, because I'm always making mistakes.
You were away yesterday, George.
Yes.
Yesterday we were talking about the 8. Do you remember the 8, the card that we had? Was it the 8 of diamonds? 8 of diamonds. If you actually look at
yeah.
it, there was an 8 in the middle.
8 in the middle of the card.
Mind blown. This,
Learning all-
mind
Like a graphic
blown.
8, like in the middle.
Yes. What is happening on this show, everyone?
It's
By
like
the way-
FedEx. So you know the FedEx thing? Look at the FedEx logo sometime.
Yeah.
There's an arrow in the E after between the Fed and the X.
Come on.
Yeah, it's actually, and it's a beautiful graphic thing. There's an arrow. It's actually an arrow built in. You would never know.
Andre, you're a millennial. Did you know about this? Andre didn't know about it either. By the way, Andre's notepad, highly
My vote.
questionable. This is what he has on his notepad. Hello, look at me using my space bar as a cursor. This is so cool. Woo! CP24 breakfast. That's some weird stuff on your notepad, man.
That's how he rolls.
Andre. Let's get to this next story. This one's a bit of a spicy meatball or a spicy falafel for Pooja, because
Thank you.
vegetarian. More women than men think kissing counts as cheating, according to a new UK study. 73% of women classify kissing someone other than their significant other a no-no, while only half of men agreed. The same number of men also said that cyber sex doesn't count as cheating, while 75% of women say that it does count as cheating. The study also revealed that 91% of people consider sleeping with someone other than their partner as cheating.
Yay, common ground!
My question is, who the heck are these 9%?
Is that just sleep?
Who think
like having a nap?
Like having
or sleeping?
9% of people think sleeping with someone other than your partner is not cheating? That is shocking.
Listen, for those 9%, that must be okay in their relationship. Everybody's
Yeah.
got their own rules, and
okay.
there's no judgment. You do what works for you. But I know people where even dancing in a club with another person is cheating.
Wait, like
right?
dancing or like slow grinding?
Well, depends on how you dance. Wait a minute. How do you do? No, I'm just kidding. No. Why was it even an option?
Well,
I was
because
just-
there's like dancing, like hey,
hey,
and then there's slow,
hey.
then there's slow grinding where hands are on the hips and things are moving in counterclockwise directions.
Right, but some people don't think there's anything to that, right? Some people just think that that's just innocent. You're just dancing. What's the big deal? What about flirting? Is flirting cheating?
Look,
According to men, I'm going to guess no.
for
based on the
every
study.
guy out there that it would be 100%. Good luck. Try kissing someone and find out how your girlfriend or wife feels about it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? I think
I've never been with any woman that thought kissing's cheating.
Kissing on the cheek, maybe if you're
Kissing's
greeting,
cheating.
it's very European. Not on the lips, not in this area.
No.
Here's my general gauge for this. I think if you can't tell, and this is coming from a guy who doesn't have a partner, so whatever, take it with a grain of salt. If it's something you can't tell your partner about, then that's your barometer for whether it's offside, right?
Right.
Is that fair?
That's,
Yeah.
Like
I
if
think
you
that's
wouldn't
fair.
tell, if you're comfortable telling your partner, hey, kiss somebody today, then sure, all the power to you, I guess, if you can handle the reaction.
Or in your case,
but-
some certain type of dancing. If you're not okay with saying that, then it's probably not okay.
I feel like it's cheating when I've pet another dog or spent a significant amount of time with another dog. I come home, coffee smells it. She's like,
Yeah.
where have you been?
I know. Where have
You've been somewhere. You've been at the dog park.
What did you do?
Yeah.
And you're all guilty. You're like, no, I had an errand to run, and I met a dog on the way. I don't even know the dog's name.
And then coffee starts slow grinding
Right.
with the air. I'm like, what is happening now?
Oh, dear. So I'm glad that we have answered nothing for you at home.
All right, so there's a new product on the market for anyone looking to make their facial hair a little more festive this holiday season. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, look at these pictures, Pooch.
Wow.
So what are we looking at here, Pooch?
Well, they're fairy lights, obviously,
Oh.
as one would do during the holidays.
course.
Now available for purchase. So they sell for about $14. They're battery powered. The lights come in sets of 18. They flash. They change color. However, they also come with a warning that they should not be worn when your beard is wet. So don't put this in the shower. This is meant for when the beard is fully dry.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things where you're out on a date and, you know, somebody's looking into your eyes. You're like, hey, look at my eyes, not my beard.
Like,
Yeah.
can you turn these on and off? So could you conceivably be out on a date with someone and it's just a regular beard all night, and then when the moment's just right, you like tap the button in your pocket and then
Oh, yeah.
shing,
So
your
it's
beard
like,
just lights up?
it's like, oh, what do I like? I like long walks on the beach and chocolate. Ding-ding-ding. And then that's when it lights up.
Yeah. Part of me thinks this is a great idea. The other part of me thinks like this is like a pending lawsuit.
Yeah.
Especially if this is in Murica.
Yep.
Right? Like someone's going to electrocute themselves.
Yeah, one's gonna like, you know, go short circuit or something, go off.
Burn
and
the beard right off the face.
Then you're gonna be like, what's that smell? It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Your beard is roasting.
Yes.
Chestnuts roasting on an open beard.
That's good.
Right?
You know, I thought maybe I'd look at some other festive traditions while I was at it. Like, I mean, trends, really.
Okay.
So take a look. What about this one? This is all the rage right here. This is Xmas tree hair.
For Marge Simpson.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I would appreciate somebody who shows up to a party looking like this. I personally
guess.
would. Okay.
You also have to commit to the updo, though, for this, right?
That's
for
true.
This to work?
You can't go in to any hallways or anything like that. This is tree brows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. You gotta really grow the eyebrows. I don't know if anybody. Those are maybe extensions. Not sure. Not sure how you feel about this.
Generally, anything done to the eyebrows, I'm not a fan of.
Okay. All
Let
right.
the eyebrows be.
What about this one? You've seen this before. It's the glitter beard.
Oh, I have never seen this one before.
No, really?
No.
Oh,
I feel
just
like
my friends then.
just your social circle, but. Like glitter, you know, when you get glitter on you by accident,
It's horrible.
it's there forever.
Yeah, I don't recommend this.
Like you would have to shave the beard off. You can't just wash this out.
It's so true. And then, you know, it's everywhere, and then you're that guy, and then you're like, I'm sorry, it's my glitter, everyone. I'm sorry, I did it.
No, I would not invite this guy to the party because there'd be glitter in your condo or your party room forever.
It's so true. But the other stuff you will, the lights, that's okay.
That's okay.
And
What about mistletoe with your eyebrows or hair? No?
Mistletoe, really?
Yeah, why not? You know,
You
turn things up a notch at the company
You know what
Christmas
you
party.
do with mistletoe, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Many families have holiday traditions, including the royals, who reportedly have to get weighed before and after the Christmas dinner. I didn't know this. According to Majesty magazine editor Ingrid Seward, the royals step on the royal scale before and after eating their holiday feast.
Why are you British?
Here we go.
Am I doing it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Royal
What?
scale.
Ingrid Seward. Now that you said it, I'm going to do the rest of it in British. Ready?
Good luck.
Okay.
The royals step on the scale before and after eating their holiday feast.
Now you must stop.
They claim the tradition dates back to King Edward VII's reign.
Cool.
As he was
Brilliant.
as he was concerned whether or not people were eating enough on Christmas, the royals apparently chose to continue this tradition using antique scales.
If we've learned anything, you shouldn't do the accent.
I shouldn't do the
think.
accent.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Fair criticism. Isn't it interesting, though, that back then they were concerned about whether they were eating enough for
Right.
Christmas? Now, fast forward all these years later, we're eating too much. We become a society of indulgence.
I mean, I think they keep the tradition going because it's the tradition, not
Right.
because they actually care about what the number is.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I would imagine that would be nerve-wracking because, hello, over the holidays, it's no secret that you pack on the pounds.
on.
You just do.
Yeah.
So for everybody to know what the number is on Christmas Day is, next thing you know, the bird comes out and you're like, no,
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
or somebody be like, you really should pass on the sides. Or, you don't want somebody commenting now because they know the number.
Seconds on scalloped potatoes, huh?
Yep. I like this. I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to weigh myself after every course. So, right? So you do the apps, do the pre-weigh-in, you eat the appetizers. You're like, oh, a couple pounds of apps. Maybe I should go lighter on the main.
Yeah, we learned during the royal wedding, no shellfish, right? They don't do no selfies on the road. I wonder if they
No
do,
garlic.
No garlic. I wonder if they do pictures of their food. Do they post pictures of their meals? Like the royal Christmas dinner, do they post it on Insta?
I also don't want to be the person, because these are antique scales, so when they're getting on, somebody's got to be the person who's
Yeah,
doing stuff.
that's a responsibility.
I don't want to be the person who has to tell the queen, Queen,
Enough
couple
of the-
extra pounds this
Yeah,
year. I don't want to be that
cream.
person.
Duh.
Your accent's just as bad as mine.
I admit it is. We should
mine's-
all stop doing it. Let's just speak the way we speak. How about that?
Keanu Reeves.
Hey.
Why so awkward?
I wish people could see what happens behind the scenes. You have to actually bring your chair down to be able to, so that we're at the same height.
Well, because you and I are the same height in real life, but it looks like I'm towering over you because this chair is really high.
I see that, yeah. So, by the way, I'm here to tell you about a story because I want you...
Tell me a story, Coach.
I want you to know what's happening fashion-wise. I want to make sure you're in the know. I want to make sure you're in the know. You know, this is not what I would have called it myself, the so-called dad fashion. Apparently, it's now one of the hottest trends of the year. Did you know this?
I had no idea.
I mean, I guess I've seen it in pictures. The style features chunky shoes, slouchy sweaters, and ugly shirts.
Oh.
Online searches for dad fashion, it rose 439% since January. This is according to List's annual year-end fashion report. It's not clear how the look became so popular, but it's been endorsed by celebrities like Kylie Jenner. It's received praise from the New York Times and Wall Street Journal.
Okay, look at this. I'm sorry. I don't know any dads who dress like that. When you said dad fashion, I got a certain picture in my head. That is not what I pictured.
Yeah, you think like dad jeans and maybe like some sneakers.
Some sneakers and maybe like a, you know, like a baggy like polo shirt or something. What is that?
And I'm telling you that for me, when I look at this stuff, this is when I really feel old because I just don't get it. I can't see myself wearing this stuff. 439%. People are looking for this.
That one guy looks like he's just like Purple Big Bird. When I think dad fashion, I think more this, like Steve Dankoff in our newsroom. This is what I think of when I think dad fashion.
Work it.
Right? Like
I mean, I don't know if I would be okay with my dad doing this personally, but he's somebody else's dad, so it's fine.
Steve Dankoff is a producer here, by the way. He was built for the runway. The runway. You work that catwalk, Dank. Use the ramp as your catwalk.
Yeah, come on up.
Let's go.
Show us what real dad fashion is. Oh yes.
Don't be afraid to use the railing.
You can't see it, but he's smizing. He's smizing people. Oh yes. Work it. Okay. For all the dads out there who are insulted by this story because they dress better than whatever this slouchy, you know, chunky shoe look is.
Yeah.
That one was for you.
Yeah.
You could be like Steve Dankoff. You could do this in your workplace today. I encourage it.
And do you know what my takeaway from that is? And I think this applies to fashion across the fashion spectrum. Confidence is the key. No matter what you wear, as long as you own it, like Steve Dankoff, you will look good as long as you exude confidence.
I agree. Yeah, and maybe when you're walking around, be like, dad fashion, dad fashion, dad fashion. Yeah. Just so people know what you're doing.